Welcome back to the Soil Doctor channel, where we explore time-tested gardening techniques that actually work. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful soil amendments used by Amish communities for generations. If you're struggling with lifeless, compact soil that seems to reject everything you plant, this ancient wisdom might be exactly what your garden needs. The single ingredient that can transform your dead soil back to fertile growing ground? Wood ash. That's right. The Amish have long known what modern science has confirmed. Properly applied wood ash can be the miracle worker your garden has been waiting for. The forgotten power of wood ash. The Amish, known for their self-sufficient and sustainable farming practices, have relied on wood ash as a primary soil amendment for centuries. Unlike many modern inputs that treat symptoms rather than causes, wood ash addresses multiple soil issues simultaneously. This byproduct of wood-burning stoves and fireplaces contains calcium carbonate, lime, potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, and a host of micronutrients essential for plant health. When traditional Amish farmers encounter barren, unproductive soil, they don't reach for synthetic fertilizers. They apply wood ash in a specific manner that rejuvenates the soil's ecosystem from the ground up. Understanding why your soil died in the first place. Before applying any amendment, it's important to understand what dead soil actually means. Typically, soil becomes lifeless when its pH has become too acidic, beneficial microbial populations have collapsed, and essential minerals have been depleted. Modern conventional agriculture often creates this problem through overuse of synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and intensive tilling. The Amish approach recognizes that soil is a living entity, not just a medium to hold plants, and wood ash helps restore this living system rather than simply adding nutrients. Proper application. The Amish method. The Amish apply wood ash with careful consideration, not simply dumping it everywhere. Their traditional technique begins with testing the soil by feel and observation. They look for signs of acidity like moss growth, stunted plants, or yellowing leaves. For moderately acidic soils, they typically apply approximately 5 pounds of wood ash per 100 square feet of garden space. For severely acidic or dead soils, they might increase this to 8 pounds per 100 square feet. The critical factor is applying the ash during late fall or winter, allowing it time to integrate with the soil before spring planting. This timing prevents burning young plants while giving the ash sufficient time to neutralize soil acidity and release its mineral content. Why wood ash works so effectively? The calcium carbonate in wood ash works similarly to agricultural lime, raising soil pH from acidic to the neutral range that most garden plants prefer. But unlike commercial lime, wood ash delivers its effects more quickly while simultaneously providing potassium, which strengthens plant cell walls and improves disease resistance. The micronutrients in wood ash also help jumpstart microbial activity in the soil, re-establishing the complex food web that supports healthy plant growth. When Amish farmers apply wood ash, they're not just feeding the plants, they're feeding the soil ecosystem that sustains those plants. Important cautions and considerations. The Amish approach includes important wisdom about when not to use wood ash. Never apply it around acid-loving plants like blueberries, rhododendrons, or potatoes. Also ensure you're only using untreated natural wood ash. Never use ash from pressure-treated lumber, painted wood, or charcoal briquettes, which contain harmful chemicals. The Amish typically only apply wood ash once every few years to avoid creating overly alkaline conditions. They also incorporate it into the top few inches of soil rather than leaving it on the surface, where rain can wash away its beneficial components. Complementary practices for maximum benefit. Traditional Amish soil restoration doesn't rely on wood ash alone. They complement this powerful amendment with cover cropping, particularly with legumes that fix nitrogen from the air. After applying wood ash in late fall, many Amish farmers follow with a spring planting of clover or field peas, which further enhances soil structure and fertility. This combination of wood ash and green manure creates a synergistic effect that accelerates the rehabilitation of even the most depleted soils. Modern applications for today's gardens. Even without an Amish wood-burning stove, you can apply these principles in your garden. If you have a fireplace or fire pit, save the ashes instead of discarding them. For those without access to wood ash, agricultural lime combined with a small amount of organic potassium fertilizer can approximate some of the benefits, though it won't deliver the same micronutrient profile. The key takeaway from the Amish approach is treating soil as a living system rather than simply a growing medium, a principle that benefits gardens of any size. If you've found this deep dive into traditional Amish wisdom helpful, please hit that subscribe button and share this video with fellow gardeners who might be struggling with lifeless soil. Remember, the techniques that have sustained communities for generations often hold solutions to our modern gardening challenges. Drop a comment below sharing your experiences with wood ash or other traditional amendments. I love hearing about your garden journeys. Until next time, here's to rich soil and abundant harvest from everyone at Soil Doctor.